Hello, subscribers, and here I am coming back again with your moon sign. What is your moon sign? Your moon sign is your emotions. It's you at your deepest. It's you when you're pissed. It's you when you're happy. It's you when you're sad. It's you when you're in love, along with Venus and other things. This video is for your relationship with your mother and your moon sign and what kind of pregnancy she might have had. But if any of my subscribers, they know me, it will channel off into many different directions. So let's go. Cancer moon. Cancer is one of my favorite sign of the zodiac, and I love it as a moon sign as well. It's comfortable here. I know they say that Taurus is in exaltation, whatever. Like, you are some stubborn buggers, yeah, but you're really good at not losing it. I feel like a Taurus moon is really good at that. Anyway, talk about Cancer moon being ruled by the luminaries. You can't get annoyed with Leos, yeah, being ruled by the sun, for having the egos they do, that it's around the whole universe, okay? And you can't get mad at Cancer for having these 2.5 day cycles, man. Give them a break. They're ruled by luminaries, yeah? If you were ruled by that, do you think you'd feel the same way? Yeah, I'm telling you, you would. Okay, so Cancer is ruled by the moon. And I know that I don't have this person's birth time written, but I'm absolutely sure of it, yeah? Morrissey, and yes, I say yeah a lot, Morrissey is a Scorpio moon. I believe he's a Cancer rising by the fact that he would be ruled and his dominant planet would be a Scorpio moon. Like the fact that he said, oh, is it true that when you were young you would sit in your bedroom for hours on end or weeks on end and just do nothing? What were you doing in there? Good question. I wasn't like, he's a pick-me as well, people keep saying. I wasn't like other girls. I was sat there furiously writing at my typewriter. I'm a Scorpio moon too, and I love writing and always have, and maybe this astrology thing is good for me. So sorry. That's a Cancer. So someone, and Cancer risings in this too, really, because that is someone who is ruled by the moon, so it's all relative. So Cancer risings are some of the sweetest people you would meet, okay? Kurt Cobain is a Cancer moon. Courtney Love is a Cancer moon. I know, big difference, eh? Harrison Ford is a Cancer moon. Drew Barrymore is a Cancer moon. Right, so this is how, of course, I'm going to use this. Taylor Swift, yeah, Keanu Reeves. Let's see if I'm out of it. Shakira. Tom Cruise, I'm afraid there's always a baddie in there somewhere. Mariah Carey. Heath Ledger. Drake. Another baddie. Oh, interesting. The Princess and the Prince of Wales are both Cancer moons, and she's a Capricorn sun. Vanessa Paradis, Gwen Stefani, Jimi Hendrix, Penelope Cruz, Dua Lipa, Drew Barrymore, Kris Jenner. Okay, so there you go. There's an assortment of people. Now these people are going through this a lot. Like, okay, a Cancer moon will get very nostalgic and emotional about stuff. Sometimes even more so than a Cancer sun, because it is the moon. Like, it's not the sun all in them, it is the moon. Okay, so they're gonna have that essence of Cancer even more so, because a lot of Cancer suns I've met, I mean, the moon sign brings out a sign so much. I feel like it is that sign on steroids. Okay, so think of Drew Barrymore. This is what makes me think of like Cancer moon stuff, like the dresses she made, like to award shows. Gwen Stefani, she did it too. She made her Judy Jetson, I think it was, with the blue hair. They're very creative. Cancerians don't get enough credit for this, but they're very, very creative people. And Courtney Love, like, I was listening about blind items about them. I don't know if you know what they are, but if you know me, you should do. She would have Victorian dresses. She could afford it with all that Nirvana money. And she would try and turn, like, English Victorian dresses, cut them up into her baby doll style of dress. Like, Courtney, really? Like, yeah, you can get the really good materials and stuff, but go cutting these dresses. Anyway, I don't care. I mean, I do. At least she doesn't do what Kim Kardashian does and wear it to a bloody Met Gala. I mean, someone said this before. They said Courtney Love could do the Met Gala, and I'm telling you, that woman's style is impeccable. I can't put it in this video because it's being recorded on my phone. It's not being recorded on TikTok. But if you just look up some of her outfits, I mean, let me see if I can show you, like, properly, because I really feel like it's relative. I mean, we've got that. We've got Kris Jenner, like, they're family people at heart, but they're also batshit crazy, I'm telling you. Like, with that Cancer vibe. They can be very manipulative. You might have had a mother who was manipulative, who was secretive, who could have been a bit, I don't know, unwell mentally. There could have been a lot going on for you as a child. There could have been over-emotionalness. There could have been... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Right. We want all the girlies, don't we, with their creative... Courtney Love best outfits. See, they're going to put, like, her Grammy outfits and things like that. But, yeah, okay, fair play. They were good outfits. Like, I'm sorry. If you don't find this cute, then who are you? See? That wasn't the one I was going to go to, but, you know. I was just going to, like, scroll it. That's really hard to do. But then we have this side of her Cancer Moon. And then there's Tana Mongeau. Right, so these girlies, like, let's talk about it. Let's go there. Drew Barrymore. If you don't know, she had a book called Little Girl Lost. She was partying, and this is the Pisces energy though as well. She was partying at like the age of 7, having cigarettes, drinking when she was a little bit older than that, and then doing blow and probably quaaludes and everything like that. You know, that girl had it hard. I wonder if Nicole Richie has that too. They remind me very similar, but yeah, very, very, very sad. Very, very, very sad. Everyone has a Michael Lohan in their family, let's face it. And then you have Kris Jenner, who was probably taught that marry for money, money's important, marry for their lineage, their celebrity. But then, maybe that wasn't the case with MJ. Sorry, stop calling her that, guys. Maybe that wasn't the case with her. Maybe Kris saw something in a certain way and she thought, no, I want to live like a celebrity. I like it. I like the limelight. And you can't admit that you can't not admit that the Kardashians are fucking amazing at making money. Unfortunately, they are. But a lot of it is PR scams and things like that. And it's just unnecessarily of the time. And then we go to the childhood of Courtney Love and Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain lived from house to house as a teenager, as a young child, between families, between family friends, living under a bridge. Even when he was with his girlfriend, he lived in his car because he was so untidy. Such a Pisces and a Cancer. I'm telling you, even though Kurt Cobain's like the love of my life, I'm telling you, he could have been an abusive... yeah, when he wanted to be. So, yeah, Drew's come through it the other side, and from Blind Items, what I hear, she still struggles. She bloody well is gonna give the girl a break. I mean, she has been doing this since forever. She was a little girl in E.T. Okay? Don't ever give that girl trouble. Don't. Courtney Love, we grew up on like a commune. Her mum was like this psychologist who was embarrassed when Courtney got older that Courtney Love was her daughter. She didn't want her clients finding out because obviously she's batshit crazy. But like, there's the shame there from the mother. She's not. Courtney Love ain't angry at her mother. She's angry at her father. Her father's dead now. Dua Lipa, I don't know enough about. Penelope Cruz, I don't. Jimi Hendrix, okay? Like, he was a very well-spoken. And the mum is the one that, that means more to a Cancer moon, or rising, I'd say, as well, in their life. It's the more prominent person, the more bigger fixture, the person that they want to be more. Because the father is not Cancer, I'm afraid. It may have been there, but these men love their mothers. They do. I've been out of 2 of them for a long time, and they do really care about their mothers. But let's say this, they can be a tad bit manipulative with their mother. Use them, and I mean financially. And because Cancer does rule money as well, it works, okay? My mum won't do that. Gwen Stefani. Now, Cancer's all about race and lineage and things like that, and she was really into post-punk bands like Sublime and stuff, and would go to their shows and sing with Bradley Nowell. She was really into that culture because she was from that culture. And Holla Back Girl, ironically, is about the other Cancer moon, Courtney Love. It's funny, isn't it? The house is quiet all the time, and then as soon as I go to do a video, stuff's being moved. I can actually give you a personal experience of this, cause although I'm not a Cancer moon, my moon is in the 4th house with Pluto of my mum, and I have the best relationship with my mum. We have gone through our ups and downs, but that woman, sorry, Chocolate, would do anything for me, anything. She's so amazing. She's an Aquarius with a Capricorn moon, and I'm a Leo with a Scorpio moon, so she gets it, you know. And she's got a Cap Stellium. I've got a Cap Stellium, but it's my outer planets, you know. So it's not that you've got an amazing relationship with your mother, it's just heightened, so you're going to feel it that much more. And mother is important, as in mother nature. It could be a higher being of it, if it's like in a Sagittarius house, you know. If it's in like the 12th house, it could be heightened with a higher power that you're not even aware of, or it could mean imprisonment. It could mean so many things to people depending like on house placement and things like that. Let's go through it. Cancer moon in the 1st house, okay? Cancer moon in the 1st house, yeah, that means it's conjunct with your rising sign, so it's gonna be me first attitude with those Aries tendencies. It's like you're not going to hold grudges, but you're going to have those airy traits that are with that Cancer moon, okay? Same as if you have an Aries sun almost, so it's going to be a no-nonsense, like, look at me kind of moon sign, okay? And everyone's going to feel your pain, okay? If your moon's in your 2nd house, I'm afraid to tell you, you might be a little bit too attached to the material needs in life, let's say, and that side of life, or you end up making money in that way, in whatever way you choose, because you feel that's important for your emotional security. You need your stability with possessions, houses, finances. 3rd house to you, or moon in Gemini, but this is with a Cancer moon. For a 3rd house moon, you're going to be very connected to socialising and all the Gemini traits like travelling, short distance travel, let's say, being into your community, like I did with my last moon series video. So yeah, that'll be good for you emotionally. That's what you need emotionally, is the whole thing of, I need to be part of my community for my emotional wellness. 4th house, it's going to heighten it even more, that Cancer moon. It is like your mother, your lineage, your background, your even going way, way back, you're going to really feel it. You might even feel it in like past lifetimes, okay? Most astrologers really don't like the heavy fourth house placements, and I will get back to you on that one because I'm not too sure myself. I've got an idea. Anyway, fifth house, you want a playful moon house, okay? You want to have children, like that's essential to you, or do things that a child like. You might be really like, not immature, but you like to have fun. You like to let your hair down. Be careful of spending too much money in it with this moon placement. Sixth house, so it's going to take on some very Virgo-like traits. You might be very pernickety. You might like everything to be in order. You could also be really good at focusing on one subject at a time and getting all the knowledge on that subject. Like, that's really good for you. You could be a really good pet owner as well. For your emotional stability, you need things in your head to feel okay on an everyday level. Seventh, okay? You're going to have a very flirty moon sign here. You're going to be very out there and cuddly with people, but also do not put yourself above others. That is your worst trait. I know it's meant to be a good trait, but you do it to a fault, okay? Do not do that. Like, try and put yourself first for a change. Very good at holding things back. What you need on an emotional security level is people around you, a relationship especially. You need a relationship in order to feel a certain way. Libra, get out there. It's not too bad. You'll be able to do it. You're quite strong. Even though you do my head in, you'll be able to do it. 8th house moon. Now, okay. Imagine having an 8th house moon in Scorpio. Wow. That's a lot. But okay, 8th house moon. This is going to take on the traits of things we cannot control. So you may have it in your life where you're put into situations emotionally that you cannot control. And they're going to have a Scorpio feelings, and they're going to be intense. They're going to be heavy. But it could also mean that you could help people. You could be a guide. You could be a spiritual person. You could be part of a religious thing where you help people in a church. 9th house, you could be a big traveller. Travelling means a lot to you emotionally, getting out there, meeting the world, different races. You might actually have different race in you, having your moon in the 9th house. Going into the 10th house, the Capricorn house, work, business and public image are all things to do with the 9th house. So your public image may be very important to you emotionally. Now, this is like the midheaven usually, and how certain artists have their fandom. It can be really crazy, like, you know, or yeah, it's all to do with getting certificates. And I didn't put law into Sagittarius, so 9th house and 7th house, lawyer, like, yeah, okay. So, anyway, going to 11th house, you might have had a mum who was really good at networking and meeting new people and the internet, and an innovative person of that area, or yourself included. 12th house moon, okay, you might feel really not like your son, so you might feel a bit of imprisonment here, but to you, to feel good, you need the arts, you need a creative outlet that's going to make you feel good. It could be photography, it could be painting, it could be makeup art, it could be anything, it could be cosplaying, but you need that for your sanity and for you to feel okay. So having a Cancer moon, it doesn't mean a hard one with your mother, it just means heightened. Thank you for watching my video, and remember, in astrology, and please remember to like this video and subscribe. In astrology, remember, it's not good or bad, it's easier and difficult. Okay, nothing to worry about. Thank you so much for watching this. Bye.